Merry Christmas to everyone watching this video and family, friends, everyone. So basically this would be my first Christmas away from family because previously when I was studying in Australia, we usually have the winter break and would fly back for Christmas. So for me, I think Christmas is a time that you gather with your loved ones and enjoy the company and be grateful for everything that has happened, whether good or bad. And then you also put Christ, the word Christ in Christmas. So you share the love of Christ with whoever you may meet. And I think for me, this Christmas reminded of the verse Psalm 66, verse 19. And it's going to be a quite intimate sharing, I think, because I never really talked about it in a video. I blogged about it, yes, but I never really talked about it because every time I talked about it, I would start tearing, I would start crying. But I think I'm old enough to talk as a video now. So it actually basically happened 5 years ago. 5 years? When I was 16, yes. It happened 5 years ago. So basically, that was my O-level year for friends living overseas. O-level is like a major exam in Singapore. It determines where you would go, like at your junior college and then for uni. So yeah, it was my O-level year, I still remember. And since young, I have been having eczema and asthma, but I don't know how come, like during my O-level year, someone asked my parents to let me try traditional Chinese medicine because I think there was someone who tried it and it kind of like worked for their eczema. My parents were like, oh okay, why not give it a go? So I just went along with it. So basically, the traditional Chinese medicine, right? It was literally my mom had to like boil it in a pot, and I had to drink it like every day, like 3 times a day or something like that. But it was so very freaking bitter. I had to literally force myself to drink it. But it's like, for these kind of things, it takes time for you to drink it and for you to see the effects, right? So drinking it in April 2011, 2011. Yes, 2011. I started drinking the bitter, started taking traditional Chinese medicine in 2011, April. In May, I think like 2 or 3 weeks later, I started having very high fever. And I mean, at the time, it was just like, oh, high fever lah. And I mean, I didn't know what was happening to my body. I didn't know what was happening to me. But as a 16-year-old then, I was very happy. I didn't have to go to school because I really didn't like school that much. So I remember telling my best friend that I was like Googling ways how to extend my fever so I didn't have to go to school. Things started to get really weird, like when I started laughing, right? The side of my stomach, the right side of my stomach hurt so bad. Like, it was crazy painful. And it's not normal, like, it wasn't normal. Like, if you have fever and then you laugh, it doesn't make sense. So my parents brought me to a family doctor, and they was, they do the usual stomach pressing stuff to see where's the pain and diagnose what you have. And when they did that, right, they felt that my liver was enlarged. So they told my parents to quickly send her to hospital. And I mean, at that point of time, I was just like, oh, okay, go to hospital lah. Like, okay, I'll go to hospital. And that was my first time going to the hospital in 16 years of my life. So I was admitted to KK Hospital. And I mean, I didn't know what was going on because the first few days, right, a lot of doctors, like even trainee doctors, right, they started coming to visit me. They're like, oh, you're this patient. Okay, come. Let me see you. Oh, I forgot to mention, there were like very weird patches on my legs, coming on my legs. It was like not really bruises, but dark patches, and it wasn't eczema. It was just very weird. So yeah, I was admitted to KK Hospital, KK Children's Family Women's and Children's Hospital. I was asked to take lots of like medicine, oral steroids and things like that. And the liver doctor, Dr. Chu, I mean, she was talking to my parents. They didn't even talk in front of me during when I was first admitted. So I had no idea what's going on. Very happy, right? Only go school. But yeah, I mean, I missed school, like 2-3 weeks of school. And basically before, they gave me lots of steroids. I had to take like steroid tablets, right? I had to take them like 2 or 3 times a day. And I think, steroids actually literally, oral steroids literally make you high. So I was like very happy all the time. But when you start cutting oral steroids, right, that's when it starts getting really bad because your body is like addicted to the drug. And that's when you get mood swings and you start getting your moon phase and everything else. So basically, when the doctor was talking to my parents, saying that if I was admitted any later, right, my name would have to be on the wait list for liver transplant. And so basically, my family is Christian, my mom's a Christian, we are Christians, and I remember my mom like praying for me in the hospital, and she also has like Christian books and stuff. And there was one particular Christian book by Stormy O'Martian, and at the back of it was this verse, Psalm 66 verse 19. And it said, "But truly God has listened, He has attended to the voice of my prayer." And you know what was the craziest thing? That we were looking at it, we're like, hey, why does this number look so familiar? The craziest coincidence, if people may call it, but I believe it's really no coincidence, is actually I was warded in Ward 66, bed 19. And so that was just like, whoa, like, I mean, it's pretty crazy, yeah. Like, how is it so coincidental until like, I don't know, it really can't be, well, other people may call it coincidence, but really believe that it was by God's grace. And it kind of like provided a comfort that for me and my parents during that time, that the crazy period where I missed lots of school and I was having high fever and I nearly lost my liver. But I think because of this, God extended my life, and that's how I'm able to actually share it with you right now. And oh my gosh, I didn't even cry. I'm so proud of myself. I've gotten over it. Because I remember last time when it first, like for 1 or 2 years, I always start tearing and everything. So yeah, basically that's the story of the beginning of the story of why I was sent overseas to study. Yeah, there will be part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, because you know why? The story of Christ working my life is not over yet. So yes. Merry Christmas everyone! See you guys soon! Bye bye!